Welcome to Ask Me Anything, featuring spiritual medium and psychotherapist Kellee White.
Hi, everybody. I am spiritual medium and psychotherapist Kellee White, and today is January 11th, 2024. How's everybody doing? Let me say hi to everybody. We're about ready to get walloped by snow. We got walloped a couple of days ago, cleared out, and now we're about ready to get walloped again, probably in a few hours, and then we'll be walloped for a couple of days. That's right, because I live in the Midwest. So here we go. Let me say hi. Oh, I have to read this question. Dawn Rosen. Hi, Dawn. She said, hi, awesome Kellee. Well, thanks, sweetheart. She says, do star seeds plan not to care about their Earth age? Yes, they don't care about their Earth age. They just don't. Clearly, they don't. She said, I've met a man 25 years my junior, and it feels like the highest level soulmate are twin flames. So I'm confused at 62. Don, I have heard this many, many a time about that from both sides, males, females, just souls in general. They'll find people that are a lot younger or a lot older, or I mean, like by like a good 25 years. I think that star seeds come in ageless and ultimately ageless. Yeah, that's what I think. But I love the question because I see this probably every few days. I have somebody that comes in to see me with this situation. Okay, but hi, Kathleen. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Danny Gilbert. I'm going to come back and answer that. Hi, Susan. Hi, Susan. Hi, Dee Dee. Right? So I hope you're doing well on a snow day for us tomorrow. Yeah, right? Because I think you're in Chicago. She said, how do I land a job like your lovely Carissa? I've been searching forever. Oh, that's so sweet. Well, talk to Carissa. Write to Carissa. Send her an email, and she might have some answers for you. Carissa does she's my personal assistant. She does a lot of great work here. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Nettie. And it's going to be Carissa. If you're watching, it's going to be your birthday on Saturday. I didn't forget. Okay. Hi, Judith. Hi, Sue. Hi, Stacy. Yeah, hunker down for the blizzard #2. That's right. I think, Stacy, this is a bigger one. I do. Hi, Tom. Hi, Toby. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Dolly. Hi, Michelle. I love your positive energy. Well, thanks, honey. And your birthday is April 20th. So, yes, Ace of Diamonds. But this April 20th, if anybody was born on April 20th of going forward this year, April 20th is a big ass day, as they say, large day, because that's when Jupiter, the largest planet, and Uranus come together. They conjunct. And when that happens, when they come together on that day, the energy is just profound, because this hasn't happened in a very long time. And when these two get together, it brings all change in life, literally change. So your birthday, Michelle, this year will be a game changer for you, because it will open up all these amazing possibilities. And in fact, let's talk about some of these messages. I've got a lot of messages I'm going to answer. Wait, hi, Soon Tree. Hi there, honey. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, I will get you we'll get a card from your beloved daughter in heaven. But let me get to some astrology first before I do anything else. So I really want to talk about the energy of today, because today is it's a profound energetic day, profound day. So today is the 111 portal, January 11th portal, and it happens to be an 11 day. It's an 11 day because it's 2024 is an 8, and if we add that 8 plus 11 or 2, 8, 9, 10, and January is a 1, that equals an 11. And so today, this portal day is a really great new beginnings day. We call this one of the luckiest days of the year. It's a really profound day because it also comes with this new moon. Now, this new moon today in Vedic astrology, it's in Sagittarius. And this new moon is at 26 degrees of Sagittarius. And you might think, well, why is that degree important? It's really important because it's the exact midpoint between Rahu and Ketu, which are our destiny nodes. And so when that new moons mean new beginnings. And when this new moon is smack in the middle like that, at that exact degree, this means transformative. This means a new beginning. And it's in Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, which Jupiter means to expand. And Sagittarius is a fire sign, and it's all about adventure and new beginnings and spiritual growth. And this is a day today that will amplify our intentions. And so we want to start setting intentions. Today's an excellent day for that, for transformation. So you might want to ask yourself, like what dreams do you want to pursue? Or is anything limiting me from growing into my potential? And is there anything you need to release? Because often also during a new moon, if you set clear intentions, you have the ability at the same time setting clear intentions and releasing whatever is not helping you. We do this on a full moon too, but this particular moon is really, really great for setting your intentions. And I thought what I would do is just tell you a little bit about like what is an intention, because so many people have said to me, like, how do you do that? What is it? And just plainly, to make it simple, an intention is a clear plan, okay, that you set for your life. So intentions actually help us take like deliberate action. So we're constantly, consciously choosing our direction. And so when you set an intention, you make a clear statement about the direction that you want to take your life to next. So it's very important. And you think, well, why should you even set intentions? Because if you set an intention, it actually encourages you to take responsibility for how you experience your life. And on earth, we come to learn responsibility and ultimately take responsibility for our own actions, everything. So intentions can be a great, fabulous tool like for personal growth, because it pushes you in a sense to check in with yourself, and you can get really clear on what you really want. So start, setting some intentions. And especially for this new moon, some of the intentions that you could say for this new moon is, I will be brave for this next chapter in my life. I intend to go with the flow as the universe provides for me. I choose to be open-minded towards new opportunities that come my way. And how about this for this new moon? I choose to trust myself. And I think that's a real powerful way to begin this new moon and this energy for today. Okay, and some of the ways that you can get really clear on your intentions, maybe take some time today, really tonight, take some time to reflect on what is good for you, what's not good for you, what do you want? Really take some time to go inward with this, okay? And make things that you want to set for your intentions, make them doable, okay? And maybe start some sort of an intention ritual, like, every day I'm going to check with everything I've written down to see where I am with my intentions. And the intention is, what's the thought behind the intention? It's different than a goal. It's a little different than a goal, but it's the thought behind it. And I think it's really important. And one of the things that I do want to mention also today is that if you are interested, I'm teaching a class, a vision board class on February 10th, the year of the Wood Dragon in Chinese New Year. It's a very powerful day, February 10th. And I'm teaching this class with Julianne Siegel. And Julianne Siegel specializes in feng shui, and she's going to be doing a meditation for this vision board class. So it's going to be a lot of fun because it's February 10th. It's on Zoom. People were asking me on Monday night's show with James, do you have to go anywhere? No, the comfort of your home on Zoom. And it's going to be Central Time from 10 to 2 because Julianne and I are both in Central Time Zone, which is a first for me. Usually I work with people not in the Central Time Zone. So, but she's going to be doing a guided meditation, and I'm going to be talking about intentions, and we're going to be talking about how to manifest. And it's going to be a really fun, exciting class. And it's, again, we have a special going on right now. It's $99 to sign up now. So please join us, Julianne Siegel and me, and we're going to have a great time on February 10th for 4 hours. We're going to be doing vision boards and talking about it, and we're going to be looking at everybody's, if you want to show us or not, or you might get some great ideas with this. So please join us. It's going to be a good class. Oh, and the last thing I want to mention is, before I forget, because I'm going to stay home tomorrow and work out of my home office, I have one session available tomorrow, Friday, at 1 p.m. Central Time. So that would be 11 a.m. Pacific Time or 2 p.m. Eastern Time. If you go to my kelleewhite.com, Carissa just opened it up. So I have one session available, which is very unusual. So there you go. I just wanted to get all that out. Okay, so there you go. Hope I did that right. Okay, so Soon Tree, I'm going to give you a card, honey. And I can't pronounce your last name. I'm sorry, but I'm going to say Soon Tree. She said her birthday is 6/2. So on that's June 2nd. And that's a 2 of spades, honey. 2 of spades often have to overcome fear, actually. 2 of spades is they come to partner. They usually have incredible voices and really creative, very intuitive, but 2s come to overcome fear. Now, a lot of people do come to overcome fear, but 2 of spades in particular does. And so you would like a message from your daughter. Okay, well, let's get a message from your daughter. So I'm using James's cards, Talking to Heaven. These are great, great cards to use. And it's going to be, let me get my cards out. Da, da, da. Hold on a second. Let me get my cards out. I need a bigger desk. I have a large desk. I say this every time, but I need a bigger desk. Okay. She says to tell you, Mom, I am so much better now. So I want you to, if you see rainbows, your daughter is absolutely going to bring you rainbows and flowers and trees and nature. I get a lot of nature around her. Okay. So please know she's doing well on the other side. Here we go. So I want to give you that. And let's see, I have a lot of questions. Thank you guys so much for your questions. I'm going to try to answer, as many as I possibly can. There's a lot. I get a lot of questions, and they're great questions, and I so appreciate this. Okay, so this is the question, and I'm so sorry that the name didn't come through, but I love the question. And if you recognize it, who it's from, let me know. But the message is, the question is, if our loved ones who have passed over, if they're healed in all ways on the other side, she said, why would they show themselves to a medium with eyeglasses or other physical impairments? Is it purely so we will recognize them? Thank you. Yes, great question. And they do not walk around with a bum knee or in a wheelchair anymore, or if they had dementia, they don't have it. Once they leave the body, they are whole. And there is no problem with that. Often it's so the medium will recognize for the person that we're doing the reading for. I've got a man here. It's so funny. I had a session today with a woman, and I said, I've got your husband. He's very tall. And she said, no, he's not that tall. He's like 6'2". And I said, look, I'm like barely 5 feet. That's tall for me. It was kind of funny because to me, this guy was like a giant, So I guess it all depends on your perspective. And be thinking about that, I just want to mention that James and I are going to be doing a reading, and everything. You can go to James's website. We're going to be doing an event on January 19th where a soul event where we're going to be doing readings for people. So you can sign up on James's website on January 19th. It's a Friday. And so Monday, James and I are going to have a show. We do have guests for the schedule coming up, but this Monday we're going to be talking about what to expect from a reading. Like when a medium gives you a reading, what to expect and what comes through. How does spirit work with this? Okay, so we're going to be talking about that on Monday. So please join us Monday because I think that'll be a very good show. I hope we'll answer a lot of questions. Okay, so Babasita says, hi, in my natal chart. So natal chart is when you're born with a roadmap, basically, in astrology, whether it's Western astrology or Vedic astrology. But she's talking about, in Vedic astrology, she's talking about Ketu and Rahu in Virgo and Pisces, which is exactly what's going on now. And she says she goes through the moon and her rising sign is in Virgo and her moon's in Virgo. So what should your focus be? I would say this, that your life is going to change dramatically. If you have anything in Virgo or Pisces this year, in Vedic astrology, Virgo or Pisces, you will have extraordinary change in your life. And I would say it has a lot to do with, getting very healthy and just a lot of changes coming up. That's what I would say. Okay, now Carol Hus, this kind of goes along with this. Carol Hubs, because she says, Kelly, when I Googled Virgo in Vedic astrology, it said September 16th through October 16th. And another website, Virgo ends on October 15th. Yeah, you're going to see all kinds of different things. The best way, I have something here. It's so funny that you said that because I have September 17th to October 17th. So in Vedic astrology, it's a month behind actually, as opposed to in Western astrology, because we go where the planets actually are. And so I would say find a free Vedic astrology chart, and they have many out there to choose from, and just put your information in and go from there. Okay, that's what I would say. Okay, Yolanda Melanda Sneed. She says, Kelly, I'm August 2nd. So August 2nd, I should know most of this by heart, and I usually do. August 2nd is a Jack of Diamonds. So Jack of Diamonds is somebody who is so creative. They can create so much. In fact, the United States actually is a Jack of Diamonds. And August 2nd means that there's tremendous amount of creativity in this. Anyway, she said, I had a past life regression several years ago. And she said, for the most part, I found that it was a good experience and it helped me identify lessons that I still need to work on. She said, is there a benefit to having another session if it's been several years since the first one? Yolanda, that's a great question. I like to stick in with what's going on in this life because there's a lot going on in a life. And I think if you have one in your life, it probably was profound and probably helped. If you're stuck on something, maybe a good therapist might help you move forward, or a spiritual session, or it depends on if you're stuck. Listen, some people really want to know what went on in a past life, or maybe they really are stuck with something. Now, Dolores Cannon has a website. Now, Dolores Cannon was a wonderful past life hypnotherapist with this. She was extraordinary, but I think her daughter has taken over now, and it does great work. These people trained with Dolores, and Dolores was profound. I love Dolores Cannon. If you ever get a chance, look up any of her work. So, I'm not opposed to it. If you think it's good for you and you need to do it, do it. But if it's something that's going on now that maybe you could just work through something, do that. Those are my thoughts. I hope that helps. Okay. Well, so Monica D. Hi, Kelly. Thank you for being such a wonderful person. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Very kind. You bring hope and joy to so many. That's my goal. Do you have any health-related messages for my dad, 1214? And you're September 20th. Okay, so I'm September 20th as well. And I'll get you a card for you. But so any health-related messages for your dad. So your dad is 1214, and 1214 is, it's going to make me laugh. Again, 1214 is also a 4 of clubs. I'm a 4 of clubs. Your dad's a 4 of clubs. And you're a 4 of clubs. So 4 of clubs always perseverates about health. We just do. You might have gone on my Facebook thing and or my Instagram, and I posted my green drink. Like, I am very much about health. and promoting health and feeling good and taking good care of yourself. So tell your dad just to drink a green drink. He'll be fine. No, if he's worried about his health, is he, tell him that just to work on it. Often what happens with, again, with 4 of clubs, we get kind of trapped in anxiety. And I'm trying to kind of free him up from some of that. Okay. So tell him just this is a great year to step into health. Excellent year for that. Hi, Renee. Thanks, Renee, for blessings. I appreciate that. Okay, Frank Sullivan. Hi, honey. Just looking for a message from anyone. Well, let's get you a message from your guides. And these are from James Van Prague's Messages from the Guides. And I'm doing an event. I don't know if it's been posted or not, with Jen Weigel coming up sometime in February to do spirit guides. And I also do a spirit guide session. I love working with spirit guides. I just love it. They can't make our decisions for us because we have free will here. But they'll give me information that's very interesting and unique to the person. So I always love that. So Frank, okay, I'm going to show you the card from your guides. I don't mean to laugh, but release any toxic relationships. So Frank, I'm not sure what this means to you, but release anything that's not serving you. And today's an excellent day to release. Excellent day for that. So there you go, honey. I hope that helps. And I have a magic ball here that my daughter gave me for Christmas. So let's hear. I cannot tell you now. Okay, well, there you go. So I'm not sure who you have to release, but I cannot tell you now. Okay, Christine Showalter. Awesome, Kellee. I signed my cruise planner's contract today. Mazel tov. I hope this works out for me. It will. It was a great day to start something new, a new beginning, and your January 30th. Oh, honey, I think that's so great. 10 of clubs with a 10 of spades, both of that's together with a rising sign of a 10 of spades. Oh, 10s, bring it. 10s, you just have to work hard. 10s mean to work hard, and they always bring success if you work hard. So congratulations, really. I think that's so great. Hi, Vicky. Let's get you a card, honey, from your beloved husband. Hold on a minute. We are so connected. Gotta say, I love your husband. He is the best. Great guy. I love this guy. That's a very super card, honey. Hi, Kim Ann. I love all your things that you send to me, Kim Ann. They're always very interesting. So I appreciate that. Okay. So here we go. Okay. So this is from Rick East. Hi, Rick. He says, I really appreciate your show. A few months ago, I asked if our guides are always with us because I feel that they have pulled me out of many a scrape. Oh, guides try. They really do try. And then sometimes they're just like, okay, you're going to go down that road? Well, here you go. So he said, you answered that they're always with us. Yeah. And they're always looking out for us. Yes. Well, it got me thinking. He said, if they're always with us, do they ever give us any privacy, basically? Do they know everything? I'm going to say they give us privacy, and yes, they know everything. That's what I'm going to say. And you were born, I know, January 13th, just like Carissa, and I know your birthday is going to be Saturday. And it's a profound day because Ace of Spades, and it'll be a big year for you, Rick. And you were born the year that Disneyland opened. How great is that? Isn't that super? Oh, I used to love going to Disneyland. I cannot wait to take my grandchildren there. I'm excited about that. Okay, Heather Gill Whelan. Hi, Heather. And your birthday is 9/27. So September 27 is 10 of hearts with an 8 of spades, which makes you very strong. 10 of hearts makes us, we're here to learn everything we can about ourselves. But 8 of spades makes us really strong. If you ever hear me say 8 of anything, there's strength. But 8 of spades packs a punch on that one. And she said, do I see that your son's depression and anxiety getting better? And if so, when? And I don't know because I don't have his birth date. I would love to know that. But I can say that this year, and this year that I was talking about, which on April 20th, so April 8th, we have an eclipse. We also have an eclipse at the end of March, and I forget the exact date, but the big eclipse is April 8th. And then right after that, we've got so many big aspects that happen end of March, beginning of April, and then all of April. But April 20th, we have this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. And Uranus is new age, and it's electricity, and it's new ways of thinking. And what it's going to do with Jupiter is it's going to expand help for mental, and I hate to say mental illness, more like emotional, traumas and depression and anxiety. Make sure, Heather, that your son, if you can give him this information, if he'd be willing to see a traumatic therapist, a somatic therapist, I should say. And Renee, I don't know if you have the link to somatic therapy, but it's trauma healing.org. Trauma healing. There it is. Thank you, Renee. .org. Traumahealing.org. And they have wonderful therapists that help with trauma that's stuck in the body, because often, not all the time, but often with younger boys or young men, and some just men in general, and I'm not just going down the male path this way, but they may have trouble speaking their feelings and communicating. And so the trauma, they're working with a somatic, which is trauma stuck in the body or emotions that are stuck for whatever reason. Often they find this therapy healing for them and easier to do. And I found that particularly with younger boys, teens and early 20s and 30s. I've seen a lot of amazing things happen with that. So that might be a great place for you to start with that. That's what I'm thinking with this. Okay, so I love this question. This is from Judy McGinn's Legacy. She said, I recently dreamt that the front top of my head had been opened up and a bright white light was shining from it. When I awoke in the morning, the area of my head was actually tender to the touch. Would love some insight. Okay, and you are 317. So 317 is a 6 of diamonds. And 6 of diamonds is, well, actually has a lot to do with financial responsibility and balance and everything. But the dream is so important because your soul is telling you, your psyche is telling you, you're really opening up spiritually. To have white light coming out of your head in a dream state is phenomenal, honey. You're really, really waking up. And it's such a great, I'd pay a lot of attention to how you feel spiritually. I'd start really thinking about that. I had a dream after, do you remember Pope, what was this, John Paul? I think it was John Paul, back in the day when he passed away. Golly, I can't remember when this was, but whenever he passed away, like 2 days later, I had this dream that he came to me and he was in his Pope outfit, like red, I think. And I'm not Catholic, so excuse me if I get this off. But he went like this. He took his head and he went like this, and he showed me all this light pouring from his head, kind of the way you just described it. I said, wow, that guy's the real thing. He's the real deal. I mean, it was like, whoa, to see that kind of light. I was so impressed. I think he was probably a good guy. I was very impressed with that. Anyway, so there you go with that. So, and I did want to answer. I did have a question, or Danny Gilbert, I didn't want you to forget you. And you are May 20th. And on May 20th, that's a Queen of Clubs. Queen of Clubs always has a brain that pretty much has a brain. They're the ones that know everything about everything. If you don't have an answer, ask a Queen of Clubs. They're going to tell you. They're going to know. They're going to know everything. And so you want to know if you'll find more peace of mind if you do this trip in February or March. February would be a good time, or March, whatever works for you, honey. You'll be fine. Okay, whatever is good for you will be fine. I mean, just go for it. No snow, Patty Weeks in Temecula. Yay! That's so funny. Slobodonka, hi there from Melbourne. Hi, I have a good friend in Melbourne. Harry, the medium. I love Harry. He's great. Okay. Deborah Gow, tomorrow's a great day. Today and tomorrow, a great day to sign for paperwork. Because all the planets, well, almost all the planets are direct. Uranus goes direct, I think, like January, I don't know, 25th or 26th. But because it's an outside planet, it doesn't affect us as much as it affects more the world, but as personally, it doesn't affect us personally as much. So I think it'd probably be a great day. Oh, thanks. My hair looks good. Thanks. I still didn't get to get it done because, we got clobbered, and we're going to get clobbered again. So God knows when I'm going to get it done. I hope soon. I hope soon. So, okay. So anyway, I love this too. This is from Cheryl Southwell. I'm going to hope I say your name right. McGill Suze. That's a long name, Cheryl. But she says her birthday is January 16th. So January 16th is also a Jack of Diamonds, which has a tremendous amount of energy. Jack of Diamonds always has a lot of energy. And here's what she says. And I love this. She said, I'm in my 80s. This is great. And she said, I'm starting a renovation of my condo. Am I crazy? Cheryl, I was so thrilled to read your question because my father, when he was 82, and he and his wife, my stepmom Judy, moved from New York to Taos, New Mexico. He was 82. And when they got to Taos, New Mexico, they had a home that had to be completely remodeled. I'm in a big home that had to be completely remodeled. So they rented a home for a year, which would be a good idea considering I'm in a remodel right now. And then they moved into the new home, the fully remodeled home. And my dad, I don't think I'd ever seen him so happy, ever. Really, really happy. So I think, Cheryl, it's fantastic. Jack of Diamonds has all the energy in the world to do something like this. I think it's great because the thing is, I don't care how old you are, you always want to put forward the energy of going forward, okay? And it's funny how life works. I mean, you might have another 30 years left. And so go for it. Absolutely go for it. Hi, Rita. She says, hi, Rita Voris. Hi, Rita. She says, hi, Kellee. Be safe during the upcoming storm, right, Rita? I know. We are under a storm watch now. Friday and Saturday is going to bring snow, rain, and ice. Yeah, and you're in Indiana, not too far from me. And I appreciate that, Rita, very much. Very, very much. Hi, Lillian Wong. Say hi to your mom, honey, and hi to you. Hi, Charlene Miller. Hi, Kellee Renee. Happy 1/11. Yay. My birthday's in 4 days on the 15th. A card, please. Any words, feelings for my year ahead. Happy birthday to my fellow Caps. So you would be right on the cusp of actually being a Capricorn in Vedic astrology. So in Vedic astrology, you would be a Capricorn because in Vedic astrology, it's January 15th to February 12th. January 15th to February 12th. So you're right at the beginning stage of a Capricorn. Anyway, I just had to throw that in. So your birthday is on January 15th. So January 15th is a Queen of Diamonds. Okay. So I am going to get you a card. And here's the thing, Charlene, because it starts off as a new year and your birthday is so close to this new moon, I would be setting the greatest intentions of things that you want to change about yourself, maybe, and things that you want to, move the energy forward. I had a client today, a longtime client, tell me that, and it was so great to hear because I love when people can start to progress and move. She had really, really dealt with so much of her negative patterns and felt so free releasing all these negative patterns that she was able now to move forward and use all this creativity that she has, which I thought was so great. I had another client tell me something today that I just loved. She said, I forget who she was working with, but she said, this client that I had today said, I put all the negative on my left and I thought about it. And then I put all the positive things in my life on my right. And she said, and I really thought about all the positives. And when I tried to go back to remember the negatives, I couldn't remember them. I thought that was such a powerful statement. So there you go. Anyway, let's get you a card too. Okay, here we go. And this is a message from the guides. Here we go. All right, Charlene. Never judge another. And that means don't be judgy to yourself too. Okay? This is going to be a good year for you. There you go. There you go. I have to get that one. Hi, Joy. Loved your beautiful snow pictures. Oh, thank you. Can you recommend a book or author that gives a good explanation or exploration of starseeds? I can. Let's see if I have it. It's one of my favorite books. I'm so glad you asked, and I'm so glad I have it out. It's called Souls on Earth, Exploring Interplanetary Past Lives by Dr. Linda Backman. And she worked with Michael Newton, and I loved Michael Newton. Michael Newton he passed away. He was a psychologist who also did past life regression. But this is called Souls on Earth. And what she does is she takes his work, just kind of like Dolores Cannon, and goes really back into past lives from other planets and other galaxies, because there are other planets, lots and lots and millions of galaxies that we all come from. Why did we choose Earth this time? Well, for the experience, Earth is going to be making all kinds of changes right now. We wanted to be here for this time. Not an easy time, but all of us are here to continue to grow. Constantly growth. Growth is everything. On Earth, it's constant. We have to keep growing and changing. So I would love, that's a great book. So thank you for asking that question. I don't know. Tina Brown says, hi, Kelly. Can you tell me where we will move in May? I can't, honey. I'd probably have to have a session with that. She said, we live in Idaho now. I'm so lost. I'm not sure, Tina, but I will say this is a great year to make a change like that. Okay, I can say that to you. I just don't have a clue yet. But thanks for the question. Marilyn Wiedemann, she says, hi, Kelly. I'm taking JVP's meditation course. Great. I love it. Every time I meditate, tears roll down my face. Oh, bless your heart. Well, when you sit in meditation, your soul gets very, still, and it's you and your soul. You're there with your soul. Your soul is feeling everything. And there probably a lot of pain comes up, and a lot of things that have come up in your life. And also, it could be just the wonder and the love of soul. That used to happen to me a lot when I would meditate, and in the very beginning. And then there are times when it can happen with me, but I love that it's happening with you, Marilyn. I think it's great. I think it's a fabulous thing. Dee Dee, yes, hunker down, honey. Hi, Susie, right? How are you, honey? Susie, I'm going to get you a card from the other side, okay? Because I see your name, and let's get you a card from the other side. I am here helping you, so I know your grandson is helping you. He's an angel, and he is helping you, okay? Judith Martirano, she says, and your birthday is 9/11. That was a very powerful day, 9/11. Anybody who was born on 9/11, it's a big one. It's a King of Clubs day. And so anyway, and King of Clubs, and you're a female with a male brain. What can you do? You know anything about your daughter who's angry at me? I don't know. I have no idea why your daughter would be angry at you, honey. I'm sorry, I can't answer. I don't have a clue, sweetheart. Vicki Nason says, I love Carissa. Happy birthday. Carissa, if you're listening, there you go. Lisa Holland Bowles, 6/24. What's my soul purpose and how do I recognize it? All right, so June 24th. June 24th is a 6 of clubs. So 6 of clubs comes to move through obstacles. They come to be able to they would have a lot of obstacles in life and to get over the obstacles in life. I can say that about a lot of people, but a 6 of clubs ultimately comes to speak their truth, honey. Okay? So I hope that helps. And how you would recognize it is, think about what I said, if that makes sense to you. Okay? Donna Lee Dolan, and your birthday is 7/20. So July 20 is an 8 of clubs. And 8 of clubs is all about psychic ability, intuition. They know so much about so many things, and really, and writers, they're often fabulous writers. There's nothing that an 8 of clubs can't do. They have to control their anxiety. Often they have to control that. I I tend to see a lot of 8 of clubs and they're highly anxious. But anyway, Kim Pfeiffer says, "Hi Kelly, you remind me of my beautiful great grandma when she was younger." Ah, thank you. You know, I am a grandma puss. I'd like to say a glamour puss, but a grandma puss. I told my daughter when she was going to have the babies, I said, "I really want to be called grandma." And she's like, no, no. I'm like, "What?" And anyway, so now I'm Gigi, but I appreciate that, and I love grandmothers. I'm very close with my grandmother as well, so I love that. Thank you. That's a nice compliment. Okay, this is I, this is Tanya Fulton. Tanya, I'm going to answer this. She says, "My late husband doesn't seem to come around much anymore. Maybe he's unhappy with something I've done or said." No, honey, he would not be unhappy with something you've done or said that would prevent him from coming around. If Are you projecting that? Did you do something that you think would piss him off, or that, because it doesn't work that way? That's not. But often on the other side, they will be doing a lot of things. There's a lot to do on the other side, a lot of learning, a lot of catching up with friends and family and that kind of a thing. But it doesn't mean that he's not there. I'm wondering if you're missing the signs, but I don't know. Oh, he says this: "We have been together in dreams." So pay attention to your dreams. For sure, pay attention to those dreams. Dreams say a lot. Okay, Laura Crum. She says, "Hi, Kelly. Your live sessions are amazing. Thank you, honey. Your birthday is 4/1, so April 1st. And I was wondering if my mom is around me and my children. Thank you so much." Well, I'm going to get you a card. I'm going to say, yes, she is. And April 1st is a 7 of spades. And a 7 of spades takes a deep incarnation. It's deep. They're old souls, old wise souls, honey. And your mom is definitely, definitely watching over your kids. Let's get it. I've got chills everywhere. Oh my gosh, she sure is. She says, "I'm sorry, forgive me," probably because she's not there physically, but I know that she is there emotionally on the other side, helping, helping, helping. Oh, I've got chills. She wouldn't miss, especially the birth dates. And I just heard the word birth date, so somebody must be having a birth date there. Oh, well, you're going to have one in April, but I don't think it's you. I think it's one of the kids here. Okay. Patricia Neely, she says, "What direction is my career going in?" And you are 5'10", so May 10th. May 10th is a 9 of diamonds. Always, always a 9 of diamonds wants to know about their career. It's fascinating to me. So this is going to be a heck of a year for you with your career, because that the eclipse and the conjunction in April will affect you. You're close enough to it. So I would say that, and we have all these planets that are going to be lining up in Taurus right around your birthday in May. So that will bring finance and beauty and change and all kinds of things. So this is going to be I don't know what direction you're in. I'd have to have a session with you because I really don't know, but it's a very good year for you. Okay. Kim Ann, you had a crazy dream last night and you blamed the moon. Well, you could. A lot of interesting dreams, I can tell you that. A lot of interesting dreams. I hear of them, and I love to hear them. Okay, so this is a good question. This is from Deb Let me see. Fiotto. And her birthday is March 24th. March 24th is a Queen of Clubs. Queen of Clubs is, they know everything about everything. Very, very psychic. So Deb says, "Why is it that some psychics can know dead people's names, like James? But most that I have had readings by is a guessing game. Figuring out who has come across. My guess is the difference in vibration." Well, Deb, it's a great question. James and I are going to be talking that on Monday. For whatever reason, I have a pretty good skill set with names. I'm clairaudient. I mean, I have all the clairs, clairvoyant and clairsentient and all of them. But my clairaudient seems to work the best. And for whatever reason, there are mediums that can give you addresses of where people live or numbers or this. For some reason, with me and with James, it's names. Well, James can do both. He can do all that. For me, it just happens to be names. So I have a good skill set for that. Not all mediums do. Maybe some mediums see in colors. Every medium is different, and um, so that's whatever their skill set is or whatever their strength is comes through, and some are just not good with names, and some are. I hope that I hope that helps answer that. Okay, Karen KT, she says June 6th, pretty please. Okay, Karen KT, June 6th, another Jack of Diamonds. Jack of Diamonds with a Four of Hearts, the rising. So today I'm doing the card and the rising. Just like in astrology, we have our sun and then we have a moon and a rising. Well, we do also with the destiny. But anyway, Jack of Diamonds with a Four of Hearts. Jack of Diamonds is all about energy, creativity. They can pop out of a cake. And Four of Hearts means family. So whenever I see family or marriage or family, it has something to do with that. So that's what I can tell you about this right now. And but there was a question I had to get this. Oh, well, this is from Wanda Mann. She said, I met my husband in 1969. We were together until he passed away in 2022. My whole life. Boy, that really is your whole life. Excuse me. It's hard to handle the alone time. I would love to know if he's with me. Of course he's with you. Excuse me. Oh. I still have that oddball cough. It mostly goes away, but boy, it comes back. Okay, Wanda. Oh, Wanda, this is great. Wanda, he says, I am one of your guides. Okay, he's never going to leave you alone, honey. When you have a loved one in that type of, in a marriage, or even as a good friend or whatever, but somebody that you've been that close with in a love relationship, I'm going to say it like that, they're always by our sides. Okay, please know that they're always by our sides, and they want us, they want to help us. They definitely want to help us. Okay. Okay. So wait a second. Okay. Diane Rupa said, Kellee, you and James mentioned last month to fear when commercial planes start falling from the sky. I do remember doing our predictions. James had mentioned something about planes falling from the sky. She said, what are your thoughts on that since the Alaskan airline, which, that happened this week, and also before that, Japan Airlines that crashed prior to takeoff. It's devastating. It is worrisome. I'll say that, Diane. It is worrisome. I remember when James said that. We were just recently on Alaska Airlines, and I used to work for Japan Airlines, believe it or not. So I was deeply concerned about that. Is it something to worry about? I still will be on a plane. If I have to go somewhere, I'm still going to get on a plane. So I don't tend to think in those terms. Okay, Laura Mead. She's a 3 of diamonds. Her birthday is June 14th. So Laura, this is for you. She said, I feel out of place in this world. I'm hoping that I truly have a purpose, but I feel like I haven't even come close to fulfilling it. Can you provide me with a bit of insight to help me lead me in the right direction so that another year doesn't go by where I feel that I didn't accomplish anything that I should have by now? So let me tell you, Laura, about a 3 of diamonds. Hardest card in the deck. The hardest card. They come to learn spirituality. And so you come to overcome any of the negatives and the judgments and really take a spiritual leap of faith into the spiritual world. So I would be reading all kinds of books, Laura, and the 3 of Spades comes to almost recover, if you will, from a lot of karma in past lives. So I could see why you might feel out of place. I work with a lot of 3 of diamonds, very, very well. They're often extremely creative. So I want you to remember that I'm saying that. Do something creative. Get in your right brain. I think you'll feel a lot better. Okay, and this is from Gina Coppola. Gina, I had to go here. And your birthday is April 1st. So April 1st, again, is 7 of Spades. She said, hi, Kellee. I'm glad to see you back. I want to know why I feel that my husband and I cannot live with each other. We're constantly fighting after 42 years. P.S. 2 years ago, he had a heart transplant, and I feel he's not the person that I know. So were you fighting? It sounds like you were fighting for 42 years, and he had the heart attack with the heart transplant. Is the Is he better now from having the heart transplant? Because often when we do a transplant, the energy of that person that had that heart comes in with that organ. Actually, I had a years ago. I had a a client who was a doctor, was a heart transplant doctor actually, and he told me that when he was his part of his job was to take the hearts out and put them in the new where they needed to be. And he said, when I would take out a heart, it was the wildest story. I'll never forget it. He said, I felt the energy. And this is why he came to see me. Actually, he and his friend, who was also a heart surgeon, they both came to see me because they couldn't figure this part out. I said, it's energy. So the energy of the heart, when he would take the heart out and then put it in, transplant it, he said it was the most energy he had ever felt. So anyway, when you do a heart transplant or any kind of transplant, yes, the person from that who had the original organ there would be some energy of that. Absolutely. But so I don't know, why you guys struggle like this, but I would say find a therapist. I mean, do you want to stay married after 42 years of constant fighting? Maybe that's a sign to get some help. That's what I would say to do. And I really would do that. I would do that. Okay, Sheila Reed, my birthday is 9/14. Any guidance? So 9/14, let's see, 9/14 is a 10 of clubs. And so 10 of clubs in September is all about service to others. And 10 of clubs is so creative. They can do more than one thing, and they have a brain that has a brain. So I know that you would always be looking out for others and helping others and trying to figure things out for others. Maybe put some energy into yourself. Okay, Patty Macias. Hi, Kellee. I love seeing you. These discussions bring peace and knowledge. Oh, thanks, honey. Sending love and light. Thanks, honey. And you are 927. So 927 is a 10 of hearts with an 8 of spades. Again, 10 of hearts, 8 of spades. That combination, 10 of hearts is here to learn everything you can about yourself, and the 8 of spades gives you the energy to do it. Now, I know you think you're a Libra, but in Vedic astrology, you're a Virgo. And Virgo, and anybody born during that period of time, like really probably from about the 16th on of September till about the 16th of October, frankly, is all about helping others. So it's about helping others. Okay. So MTV Media, Sparkle, Sweet Soul, great to see you. Warm and well. Go Jupiter, go. One can feel the build up to the 20th. Yes. And your Jupiter world. Yes. It is going to be quite April 20th and that whole period. And from going forward, we're going to see all kinds of new ideas, particularly with health, new ways of healing. People that are healers out there, we're going to get some more healing, new modalities, mental health. If you're a therapist, and if you are a therapist in the East Coast, and you are looking, or if you are looking for a therapist in the East Coast that does spirituality, look at my friend. Her name is Elizabeth Moore Scott, and you can find her you can actually find her on Psychology Today and look her up, Elizabeth Scott, in New York. And she's a wonderful therapist. And I don't have, and let's talk about our vision board. If you would like to take this class with us, right now the price is a great price. It's $99. It's for the 4 hours. You're going to get me and Julianne Siegel. We're going to be talking about feng shui, your life going forward, how to manifest, setting your intentions, getting the vision that you want for 2024 and even beyond and beyond. It's going to be a great workshop. She's going to be doing a great meditation to get us set for this energy of creating a vision board. Vision boards are extremely powerful. So I think that it would be it'd be so much fun. And it's going to be on the Chinese New Year Day, which brings up lots of power and lots of things. So I think that's great. Okay, so please join us for that. And Vicki Nason says, I'm heading outside to the moon after the session is over. Wish me luck, Kel. I do, Vicki. I wish you a lot of set that intention. Okay, Richard Garcia, May 17th, Taurus People Rock. Okay, Richard, hilarious. That's my dad's birthday, so I have to say something. that May 17th, oh my gosh, two of diamonds. They do rock. My dad was a musician. They actually do rock. In fact, they're some of the most musical people around, from like the 13th, 14th, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, very musical and powerful. And during that time, Richard, around your birthday, and I can't remember the exact day, but we're going to have several planets in Taurus. Man, that's going to make a lot of earth changes during that time. It's a big, big, big time. Marge Webb, want to share this. Tuesday night, the night before my eye surgery, I dreamt a black wolf was trying to get into my home. I remember sliding the door closed so he couldn't get in. I should have known it was going to be okay, since I was visited by a cardinal on my lilac tree 4 days in a row, and surgery went well. Great. That's great, honey. And often wolves, actually, they can be the most amazing totems, so kind of remember that. But you did have great surgery, and you had four cardinals in a row is amazing. Okay, Raina. Hello, Kelly. May I have a message from my late brother? We were not talking due to family issues. I hope he's forgiving me. Let me just say this. When somebody passes, and there have been all these issues, like family issues or dramas or traumas or any of this, they get to the other side, they're like, oh my God, they can see so clearly now. There's nothing but forgiveness there, Raina. Okay, please know that. But let me get you a card from your brother. Okay, honey? Believe in yourself. You can do it, because he believes in you, honey. Just believe in yourself. Please don't carry any more of that guilt with you. It happens a lot in families. Oh my gosh. I can't, half my practice, that's what I hear all the time. So just don't worry about that one, okay? Okay, Michelle Hernandez. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Michelle. How are you doing, honey? I liked it when I think you sent me something about the drink that I was drinking, the green drink that I make, and you put your version in. I loved your version. Okay, do dead lizards represent luck or new beginning? It's definitely going to be a new beginning. I saw one this evening in front of me. It's all about transformation. And so now it's like, today's a perfect day. You couldn't have missed it. Yeah, if you had tried, yeah, definitely means new beginnings. Okay, so don't worry about that. It's an extraordinary day. So everybody join James and me on Monday. We're going to be talking about what goes on during a session with the medium, what to expect, how spirit works with us, and how to prepare for something like that. Okay, because again, James and I are going to be doing an event on January 19th, and you can go to vanprog.com and he'll have that up for you. And join us Monday, and join us on Thursday. Join me next Thursday. And before I forget, as of this moment, I believe I still have one session left for tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Time that's open if somebody would like to sign up for it. I think it's available unless somebody took it while I was doing the show. I don't know. All right, everybody, take care, and I'll see you next week, and I'll see you on Monday.
You've been listening to Ask Me Anything, featuring spiritual medium and psychotherapist Kellee White.